Good morning. It is May 9th. That makes us 8 days out, baby. It is about 6:30 in the morning now. Your boy got up about 6 a.m. Got the 8 hours ordering, gave me an 88 sleep score. Can't complain on that. Readiness is great. I'll pop it up here. The resting heart rate's getting crazy, honestly. But yeah, plan is to head down to the home gym, get some fasted cardio in, come back, sauna, eat the breakfast. Breakfast got cut. A little sad to say the least, but kind of show you guys what we're doing, go over the game plan for peak week. But yeah, sit back, enjoy the vlog. 8 days to go, baby. Let's get it. Fasted cardio done. 40, a little over 45 minutes. Boy was cruising on that thing today. Felt good. Yeah, probably gonna start cutting back the cardio just a little bit. Keep the fatigue down on the body, because your boy is hurting for sure. Legs feel like I've hit legs every single day for the last 4 weeks, just the amount of cardio and movement I've been doing. So yeah, it's the plan. Kind of go into later in the video about kind of what I'm gonna do with peak week. But yeah, time to go sauna and then get some grub in us, baby. Breakfast is a little sad, to be honest, but 8 days, baby. We can do it. We can push through it. All right, see you guys in a little freaking bit. Peace. Howdy. As you can see, the breakfast took a freaking hit, man. Am I sad? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But you know, you gotta make some sacrifices. And honestly, this whole prep, looking back, I feel like I haven't suffered enough compared to other preps. So really been pushing it these last few days. Literally yesterday, I had 1,300 calories, which is insane. 45 grams of carb, 30 grams of fat, 220 grams of protein. So I was feeling it for sure. Went to bed at like 9 o'clock. That's why we were up early, but really digging these last few days. Want to just bring the most conditioned that I possibly can. Obviously this is just an amateur show, so technically just like a warm-up show, but still want to bring in an insane package there. And then honestly, we're gonna dial it down heavy the next 5 weeks after that. But yeah, No sourdough, no avocado. Who am I, man? We'll see if we can include it today. Obviously, yesterday was a rest day, so that's why we did like no carb. We need some carb today to train, so I think we're gonna hit an arm day. Haven't hit an arm day in a minute, so definitely want to do that. So that's the plan. Breakfast is as follows. We have 1 singular egg in there, 200 grams of egg whites, and then about 70 grams of kiwi. And then of course, can't cut out the freaking protein coffee. Only have 15 grams of it in the coffee though, so not too much. Just give a little bit of a flavor, and then topped with some cinnamon and some sugar-free brown sugar. Still hits at the end of the day. I mean, definitely miss my sourdough, but you know, we'll make do. Pre-workout meal will be here soon. Obviously, there's not much carbs in this meal, just from the kiwi, which is probably honestly like 12 grams of carbs, so not too much going on. But I'm gonna chow this down, probably do a little bit of computer work. Just had a client check-in, so I think I got one more scheduled, and then we'll plan that pre-workout meal. Get some carbs in us, baby. Thank the Lord. But yeah, game time, baby. We're almost there, almost 1 week out. Oh, by the way too, if you can't tell, new camera lens, baby, looking absolutely crispy. Used to use a ZV-E10, and then he was like, you know what, dude, I have an A7 III. Let me just get a good vlog lens for it. So picked up the G Master 20mm 1.8. Thing looks crispy to say the least, but yeah, enough yapping. This is honestly probably gonna be a little bit of a longer YouTube video, kind of doing a trial and error with, you know, learning like how to edit and stuff like that. So trying different vibes out, if that makes sense. But yeah, gonna chow this down, watch some YouTube, enough yapping. See you guys in a little bit. Peace. Pre-workout meal is ready. A little bit sad again. We only got 60 grams cream of rice, 1 scoop of the peanut butter cereal milk, about 3 grams of salt, and then 1 honey plus packet, which is like I think 18 grams of honey, but still gonna smack. Didn't have like any carbs yesterday, so I'm sure it's gonna fill me out pretty nicely. Just an arm day today too, so it's not like we need crazy amount of carbs. So plan is to chow this down, and then pre-workout concoctions coming at you soon. See you guys in a little bit. Peace. Pre-workout concoction is made. We have the Sour Strips Legend, 1 scoop, 1 scoop of the Pump Natty Unflavored, going in with 1 Tadalafil. Absolutely immaculate. Never can go wrong with the Sour Strips, I'm telling you guys. Absolutely delicious. Alright, already know what's coming. Head to the gym, get a nice little freaking arm pump going, and then eat some more. See you guys in a little bit. Oh, by the way, it's not just Code Jerv on the protein powder. It's Code Jerv on the pre-workout too. So, if you're feeling like you need some new some good Code Jerv, go ghostlifestyle.com. Same with Half Natty's Code Jerv. I think gives you 10% off. Ghost gives you 20% off Code Jerv. So stop sleeping on the Ghost subs. Peace. Howdy. Just pulled up to the gym. Arm day going down. Gym edit starting in 3, 2, 1. Boom. today complete. 8 days out. See how we're looking. Honestly feeling the best I've looked yet, so no complaints here. Pulp was actually fire too. Minimal carb, pulp so fire. Can't complain. That is a wrap on the arm day. Honestly, a great pump. I was not expecting that, being so depleted yesterday. Literally like 50 grams of carb. And then today, the only carb I had was that kiwi and that creamer ice. So like 60 carb intra-workout. But it was enough, baby. Felt good. New lens is honestly insane. Like I was looking at the pictures and the videos and I was like, do I really look like that? But I think these last few days we've honestly knocked out just a little bit more extra fat we had left on us. So feeling good, looking good. Been like honestly in my head a lot when it comes to like refeeds and stuff. Like that 700 carb refeed that I did, that I posted last video, I think honestly was a little too much. Like the day after I looked great, but it was like the following days after that, it was almost like I was just holding on to that water still. So plan is honestly to keep the carbs low until probably Wednesday or Thursday, honestly. And then just do like a heavy, I feel like my body just responds better when I just deplete, and then just heavy carb load for the show. So we'll kind of see, and probably do like one more of like a higher day. Probably either gonna take tomorrow off or Sunday, but it'll be a chest day next. Probably run a higher day for then, and then kind of see how my body responds. And then, you know, worst case, deplete hard Monday, Tuesday if I need to. But honestly, I think my body's at the point just gonna soak it up, especially after the last few days of just freaking grinding these low days. But yeah, gonna go home, eat that post-workout meal now. Already got in mind what we're chowing down. Nothing too crazy. Food's still pretty damn low today, but it's 8 days, baby. We can suffer the rest of the time. Like, come on, it's only 8 days. All right, enough yapping. This YouTube video is probably gonna be pretty long. That's my beat, but I honestly like just chatting with you guys, all right? Keeping you updated. See you guys back at the crib with that next freaking meal. Peace. Post-workout meal is complete. We have 3 lightly salted rice cakes, 1 packet of the buffalo tuna, 2 packets of the ranch tuna. Buffalo tuna is topped with some jalapeno sauce. Tuna is topped with some of that garlic buff. So yeah, not too many freaking carbs post-workout. I think there's 7 carb per rice cake, so 21 carb. And about 45 grams of protein. Not much fat either. You know, we're pushing, baby. And of course, can never ever forget the Bev, the lifesaver of prep. Ghost Welch's Grape Hydration. Oh, bringing me back, baby. All right, you know what the deal is. I'm gonna chow these down, chill out a little bit. Still have 2 meals left for the day, so I'll show you guys those. Feeling good, gym session was great. Definitely the best I've looked, no doubt, but yeah, trucking along, baby. 8 more days. I'm gonna keep saying it, 8 more days. All right, stay tuned for the next meal. Peace. Next meal is ready, baby. Straight volume. So on the bottom we have some iceberg lettuce. Then we have two and a quarter cups of riced cauliflower or cauliflower riced, whatever you float your boat, but barely any carbs. It looks like rice, but it don't taste like exactly like rice, but it tricks the brain enough to keep me satiated, okay? And then we have 99.1 ground turkey with some of that sweet chili, I think G Hughes sauce, and a little bit of that low sodium soy sauce. Good volume for this freaking, I mean, look how massive this bowl is. It's like pretty full, 221 calories. Can't beat it, but gonna chow this down, and then we'll see you guys at the next freaking meal. Get a little bit of carbs with that one. Well, you'll see. But been chowing this down the last like 3 days, absolutely gas. Or maybe it's just because I'm not deep into prep, but it's hitting, baby. All right, enough yapping. We'll see you guys at the next freaking meal. Peace. Final meal of the day. We have 130 grams of 96.4 ground beef, 35 grams of avocado, hot sauce, had some zucchini like noodle things, microwaved it for like 6 minutes, and then I threw it in the air fryer for like 10 to like crisp them up. Looking pretty heat. Threw some seasoning on there, and then I have 175 grams of sweet potato. Of course, can't forget the bev. We got Diet Pepsi, caffeine free because your boy's trying to go to sleep. It's freaking 10:48, late for me. Usually fast asleep by now. But yep, 8 days out, baby. Capping the macros. Let me get them up for you. It's a little sad, but so total calories is 1669. Whew. Then we have 154 carb, 27 grams of fat, and 205 grams of protein. Feeling it for sure, but honestly, like today is like the leanest I've felt. Like my face, like just all around, which I'm not complaining about. Mood's been good, been chilling, honestly. So lower calories, but I think the excitement's finally hit me that, you know, we're 8 days out. So not sure what the plan is for the rest of the time. Obviously it's kind of up in the air depending on what I look like when I wake up the next day, but yeah, 8 days to go. You know, probably push out at least a couple more before show day, so stay tuned for those. But yeah, you know, just this last few days though of grinding realistically, because I mean the carbs are gonna hit either Wednesday or Thursday, so no problem at all. All right, until next time, we'll see you guys probably in a couple days. Peace.